everybody. Good evening. Thank you for coming. This is the Drama Club Spring Showcase. This is our last event of the 2022-2023 school year. So this is the last event that falls under me. I just real quick wanted to say a little bit. It's been an honor to run this club. It's been great. And I'm excited to pass it off to our next leadership team, who you'll hear more about later. So our first scene is going to be directed by Jack Miller. He's going to be the assistant director for next year's show, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack Miller, and I'll be doing a scene from Tennessee Williams' A Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. It's the story of Maggie the cat and Brick, who are locked in a loveless marriage and are on a weekend away to celebrate Brick's father's 65th birthday. And it's basically their story of struggling with, you know, the problems of family life without having a family of their own. Please enjoy.
I didn't get a present.
I got one for you.
Alright, you write the card then.
You have a note you didn't remember his birthday?
I didn't remember his
You
birthday.
don't have to prove you didn't.
I don't want to fool him about it.
Just write Brick, for God's sake.
No!
You got to.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. You keep forgetting the conditions on which I agreed to stay on living with you.
I'm not living with you. We occupy the same cage.
You've got to remember the conditions agreed on.
There are possible conditions.
Then why don't you...
Hush! Who is out there? Is somebody at the door? May I enter a moment? Oh, you. Sure. Come on in, May.
Maggie, is this thing yours?
My sister woman, that's my trophy. Won at the intercollegiate archery contest on the Old Miss campus.
It's a mighty disgusting thing to leave exposed around a house of normal, blood-ridden children.
Normal, red-blooded children aren't taught to keep their hand to themselves.
Maggie, honey, if you had children of your own, you know how funny that is. Can you please lock this up and put the key out of reach?
Sister woman, don't be so sensitive. Rick and I still have our special archer's license. We're going deer hunting on Blue Lake as soon as the season starts. I love to run with dogs through chilly woods. Run, leap over obstructions.
How's the injured ankle, Brick?
It doesn't hurt, just itches.
Oh my, Brick, you should have been downstairs after supper. Kitty's put on a show. Polly played the piano, Buster and Teddy drums, and then they turned out the lights and Dixie and Trissy performed a toe dance in a fairy costume and sparklers. Big Daddy just beamed, he just beamed.
Oh, I bet. It breaks my heart that you missed it. But, May, why did you give dogs' names to your kids?
Dogs' names?
Dixie, Trixie, Buster, Sonny, Polly. Sounds like 4 dogs and a parrot.
Maggie, why are you so catty?
Because I'm a cat. But why can't you take a joke, sister woman?
Nothing pleases me more than the joke that's funny. You know that the real names of our kitties. Buster's real name is Robert. Sonny's real name is Saunders. Trixie's real name is Marlene, and Dixie's...
Hey May, sister woman, intermission is over.
Intermission is over. See you later.
I wonder what Dixie's real name is.
Maggie, being catty doesn't help things.
I know. Why am I so catty? Because I'm consumed with envy and eaten up with longing. Rick, I'm going to lay out your beautiful shampoo and silk suit and one of your modern silk shirts. I'll put your cufflinks in it, those lovely star sapphires I get you to wear so rarely.
I can't get trousers on this busted ankle.
Yes, you can. I'll help you.
I'm not gonna get dressed, Maggie.
Would you just put on a pair of white silk pajamas?
Yes, I'll do that.
Thank you. Thank you so...
Don't mention it.
Oh, Rick, how long does it have to go on? This punishment. Have I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can't I apply for a pardon?
Maggie, you're spoiling my liquor. Lately your voice always sounds like you've been running upstairs to warn someone the house is on fire.
Well, no wonder. You know what I feel like, Rick? I feel all the time like a cat on a hot tin roof.
Then jump off the roof. Jump off it then. Cats jump off roofs and land on their 4 feet uninjured.
Oh, yes.
Do it. For God's sake, do it.
Do what?
Take a lover.
I can't see a man but you. Even with my eyes closed, I just see you. Why don't you get ugly, Rick? Why don't you please just get fat or ugly or something so I can stand it? Oh, the concert's still going on. Bravo, no next, bravo.
What'd you lock the door for?
It was a little privacy for me.
You know better, Maggie.
No, I don't know better.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
I don't mind making a fool of myself over you.
I mind, Maggie. I feel embarrassed for you.
I feel embarrassed, but continue my torture. I can't live on and on under these circumstances.
You have to accept
I
these
know, but-
circumstances. Get off of me!
I can't!
What is it, Big Mama?
Big Mama, Rick is dressed him. He's not dressed yet. Big Mama?
Here, I came through Cooper and May's gallery door. Where's Brick? Brick? Hurry on out of there, son. I just have a second and want to give you the news about Big Daddy. I hate locked doors in my house.
I noticed you do, Big Mama, but people have got to have some moments of privacy, don't they?
No, ma'am, not in my house. What'd you take that dress off for? I thought the little laces were so sweet on your arm.
I thought it looked sweet on me too, but one of my little cute cable partners used it for a napkin. So,
What?
you know, Big Mama, May and Gooper are so touchy about those children that you don't just dare to suggest that there's any room for improvement in
Brick,
there.
hurry on out of there. Shoot, Maggie, you just don't like children.
I do so like children. Adore them. Well brought up.
Well, why don't you have some and bring them up well, and instead of all the time picking on Cooper and May?
Big Mama, Betsy and Hugh gotta go. They're ready to wave you goodbye.
Tell them to hold their horses. I'll be down in the jiffy.
Yes, ma'am.
Son, can you hear me there? We just got the full report from the laboratory at Axner Clinic. Completely negative, son. Everything negative right on down the line. Nothing at all is wrong with him. But some little functional things called spastic colon. Can you hear me, son?
He can hear you, Big Mama.
Then why don't he say something? God Almighty, a piece of news like that should make him shout. It made me shout. I could tell you, I shouted and sobbed and fell right down on my knees. You should see the bruises where I hit my kneecaps. Took both doctors to hold me back on my feet. Big Daddy was furious with me, but ain't that wonderful news? After all the anxiety we've been through, to get a report like that on Big Daddy's birthday, Big Daddy tried to hide how much of a load that news took off his mind. But did fool me. He was mighty close to crying about it himself.
All right. Up next, there will be a scene from our assistant director, Lucas Greb.
Hi, I'm Luke Greb. I will be the director of Drama Club in the fall. We are doing The Man Who Came to Dinner was officially announced. So mark it in your calendars, November 16th through 18th, 2023. I directed a scene from Alice in Wonderland by Henry Saville Clark, and I hope you enjoy. And we will get it set. Woo!
Puss, would you tell me please which way I ought to walk from here?
That matters a great deal on where you want to get to.
I don't much care where,
Then it doesn't matter which way you walk.
so long as I get somewhere.
You'll surely do that if you only walk for long enough.
What kind of people live around here?
To the right lives a hatter. To the left lives the March hare. Visit either you like. They're both mad.
But I don't want to go on mad.
You can't help that. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you must be, or else you wouldn't be here. Say, do you play croquet with the Queen later?
I should like it very much, but I haven't been invited yet.
You'll see me there. By the by, what became of the baby? I almost forgotten to ask.
It turned into a pig.
I thought it would. Did you say pig or fig?
I said pig, and I wish you wouldn't keep appearing and vanishing so suddenly. You make one quite giddy.
All right.
Well, I've often seen a cat without a grin, but a grin without a cat? It's the most curious thing I ever saw in all my life. I've seen hatters before. The March hare will be much the most interesting. And maybe, since it is May, it won't be raving now. At least, not as mad as it was in March. It must be very important for the dormouse. Only as it's asleep, I suppose it is mine.
No room. No room.
There's plenty.
Have some wine.
I don't see anyone.
There isn't any.
And it was very rude of you to offer.
It wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited.
I didn't know it was your table. It's laid for a great many more than three.
Her hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Come now, we shall have some fun. I'm glad they've begun asking riddles. I believe I can guess that.
Do you mean you think you could find the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Then why don't you say what you mean?
I do, at least I mean what I say. That's the same thing, you know.
Not the same thing a bit. Why, you might just as well say that I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see. You might just as well say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might just as well say I breathe when I sleep. It's the same as I sleep as I breathe.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The 4.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
It was the best butter.
Yes, but some crumbs must have got in as well. You should not have put it in with the bread knife.
It was the best butter.
What a funny watch. It tells the days of the month and doesn't tell what o'clock it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not. But that's because it stays the same year for such a long time together.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't quite understand you.
The dormouse is asleep again.
Of course. I was going to remark on that myself.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
Well, I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I.
I think you might do something better with the time than wasting it and asking riddles that don't have answers.
If you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. It's him.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you don't. I dare say you never even spoke to time.
Perhaps not, but I know how to beat time when I use it.
Ah, that accounts for it. He won't stand for beating. Now, if you only kept on good terms with him, he'd do almost anything you liked with the clocks. For instance, suppose it were 9 o'clock in the morning, just time to begin lessons. You'd only have to whisper a hint of time, and round goes the clock in a twinkling. 1:30, time for dinner.
I only wish it was.
That would be grand, certainly, but then I shouldn't be hungry for it, you know.
Not at first, perhaps, but you can keep it to 1:30 as long as you like.
Is that how you manage?
Not I. We quarreled last March, just before he went mad, you know. It was at the grand
great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing, "Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at." You know the song, I suppose.
I've heard something like it.
It goes on, you know, in this way. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle. Well, I'd hardly finished the first verse. I'd hardly finished the first verse. When the Queen bawled out, "He's murdering the time, off with his head."
How dreadfully so.
And ever since that, he won't do a thing I ask. It's always 6 o'clock now.
Is that why so many tea things are around here?
Yes, that's it. It's always tea time and with no time to wash the things between the whiles.
So you keep moving around, I suppose.
Exactly so, as things get used up.
But when you come to the beginning,
Suppose we change the subject. I'm getting tired of this. I vote the young lady tells us a story.
I'm afraid you don't know one.
Then the dormouse shall. Wake up, dormouse.
Tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep before it's done.
Oh. Once upon a time, there were 3 sisters. Their names were Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly. And they lived in the bottom of a well.
What do they live on?
They lived on treacle.
But they couldn't have done that then. They'd have been ill.
And so they were very ill.
But why do they live at the bottom of the world?
Take some more tea.
I haven't had any yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
But I don't understand. Why do they live at the bottom of the well?
It was a treacle well.
But there's no such...
Shh! If you can't be civil, then you'd better finish the story yourself.
I won't interrupt again. I dare say there a new one.
And one indeed, and 3 little girls learned to draw well. And they were learning to draw, you know,
What did they draw?
treacle.
I went to clean cup. Let's all move one place on.
But I don't understand. Where do they draw the treacle from?
You could draw water out of a water well. So I should think you could draw treacle after treacle well, eh, stupid?
But they were in.
Of course they were well in. And so the 3 little girls were learning to draw all sorts of things. Everything that began with the letter M.
Why with an M?
Why not? That began with the letter M, such as mouse traps, moon, memory, muchness. You know, you say things with much of a muchness. Have you ever seen a drawing of a muchness?
Really, now you ask me, I don't think that you shouldn't talk.
I'll never go out there again. It's the stupidest tea party I ever was at in all my life.
I hope you enjoyed. Up next is the director of this past fall's The Crucible, Shauna Smith. Shauna will be going to Kent State University for music education, and I hope you enjoy the next scene.
Hi, I'm back. As you heard, I'm going to be directing a scene now. The scene I chose is from William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Okay. It is just, the scene features Hamlet and his love interest, Ophelia. I'm not going to give much context on the scene because then I'll have to explain the entire plot of a 4-hour show for anything to make sense. So just enjoy.
To be or not to be,
That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, to end them, to die, to sleep. No more. And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance. To dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than to fly to others that we know not of? Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sickled o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard, their currents turn away and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in my orisons, the all-my-sins remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well, well, well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long longed to redeliver. I pray you receive them now.
No. Not I. I never knew you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words so sweet, breath composed as made, things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again for the noble mind. Rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better concurrence than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock that we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him. He may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell! Oh, how I see heavens! Oh, if thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery. Go! Farewell! Or if thou wilt needs marry, marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, and quickly too. Farewell! Heavenly powers restore him! I have
rose for fair state, the glass of fashion, and the mold of form, the observed of all observers quite down. An eye of ladies most detract and wretched, that suck the honey of his music vows. Now see the noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blessed with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I see what I see.
Scene, and actually it's not a scene, it is a standalone play, although it is only 10 minutes long. We have my dear friend Lauren Lenhard directing Beer Girl.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lenhard, and this is Beer Girl by Walter White.
I love you. I hope that's not weird. I mean, I hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable. I know I just made you and everything, and it's only been a few days, but I can't help it. I love you. I loved you from the moment you started to take form. From that very first beer can, I knew we had something special. You're not like the others. You're different. You're like my other half. Can't live without you. You complete me. You don't have to say anything. I mean, it's okay if you don't feel the same way. That's understandable. I'm a complete loser, and you're perfect in every way. You're like some kind of angel, some mythological creature of beauty and light and goodness. I'm overwhelmed by your goodness. I've never had anything like this before. Something real. Before it was always just how fast can I get him in the sack, you know? There was no real connection, no love. But with you, I don't want to move too fast. I don't want to blow this. But if I tried to kiss you, would that be... Oh, God! Oh, Jesus, blow. Damn it! Don't say anything.
Open up, Bob! I know you're in there.
No! Go away!
We have to talk.
No! No more talking. I hate talking.
Just open the door.
No!
Why not? Is someone else in there? Do you have some girl in there with you?
No.
Oh my God, you do! I'm gonna kick your alcoholic butt, Bob! You hear me? Open this door right now!
There's no one here, Flo. Keep it down. Where is she, the little tramp? Aha!
Oh my God.
This is kind of awkward.
What the hell is she?
Beer Girl. I made her.
You made her?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why? Why the hell did you make her?
Why did Michelangelo make David? Why did Da Vinci make the Mona Lisa?
Yours is made of beer cans.
I know. She's perfect.
This is so pathetic. You couldn't have me, so you made yourself a fake girl.
What? No, this has nothing to do with you.
Come on, Bob, it's so obvious.
I can have you anytime I want.
In your dreams.
Well, why else are you here if not to lure me back?
This is ridiculous.
She is
Bob.
not ridiculous.
Come home, Bob. You can sober up. I'll make pancakes.
I can't go home.
Why not?
It's not home. I don't love you.
You love her.
Yeah, that's right.
You're in love with this little beer sculpture?
She's more than that. We're soulmates.
Soulmates? with you, okay? Prove to me that you're serious about this thing with Beer Girl, and I'll leave you alone. The two of you can get back to your little honeymoon or whatever this is. I'll disappear. Poof, like a wicked witch. A wicked witch. Deal. How can I prove it? Make out with her. Huh? You always said sloppy kissing was an important part of every relationship. I mean, you made me do it every friggin' night. Sure, well, if she's your soulmate, you'll have to sometimes, right? I mean, it's what soulmates do. So, you want me to tongue her, snog the giant aluminum doll. Right now? I don't think she'll go for that. Not in front of me. Why not? Is she shy? I want the first time to be special. Oh, come on, Bob. Don't get all sentimental. Our first kiss was in the back of my dad's pickup truck because we're too cheap to take me anywhere else. That is different. Why? You're not my soulmate. We were both drunk. Beer Girl doesn't drink? No. She's not that kind of girl. Are you going to give it up too? I mean, you know what they say about drinking alone. I would do anything for Beer Girl. Even that? Even that. Wow. Wow. I guess I'm going to have to let you go then. I mean, if you're going to sober up and get a job. Who said anything about a job? Don't you think she'll want to stay home with the children? Children? I mean, you are going to have children, aren't you? With your soulmate? I don't know. We never talked about it. Maybe you should ask her. Do you want children? She isn't answering, is she? No. Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. Do you? Do you want kids? Does she answer often? No, not yet, but I prayed about this specifically. Maybe if I kiss her. Oh, right, like if you just kiss her, she'll just magically. Oh my God, it worked! What the hell? My love brought her to life, it's a miracle. This is impossible! Do you want children? Oh, me too, I'm so happy. Back off, you aluminum bitch! He's mine, baby! Back off! It's not fair! How can you love some liquid freak like her and not me? She doesn't nag. Well, maybe if you acted like an adult every once in a while, I wouldn't have to nag. She likes baseball. She does not. She's lying. Do you like baseball? I like it for him. Why, you little... Hey, I said stay back! Please, don't fight. I'm gonna kill you! I want you to be happy. See? Do you hear that? You're trying to kill her, and she wants you to be happy. Don't you feel a little petty? Both of you want both of you to be happy. Together? What? You and Flo. Me and him? But what about us? Football. What? It can never be. Why not? Don't you love me? I do. Why can't we be together? Well, you see, Bob, would be great if we're not wanting to essential. Physical. I don't understand. Bob. Oh, God, no. Don't make her anatomically correct. How can I be so stupid? There is still a way for us to be married, but it will require a sex. Anything, I'll do anything. What? Rape you? Bob. It's what she wants. Oh, yeah.
Will it hurt? I love the beer.
Can I have one?
You know, this really is a beautiful gesture.
Maybe we could give it one more try, Bob? I mean, maybe I could try to be more like her.
Like your girl?
Yeah. Why not?
To beer girl.
To be her girl!
Alright, thank you. Thank you everyone so much for coming. It really means a lot. I don't want to speak for the group, but it really means a lot to all of us that you're here. Again, thank you, you guys, wherever you are. Thank you to the cast for such a wonderful drama club here.